Robin's Downthrow has a lot you can do out of it at low percents. In this video, I'll be showing you some of the options that you have. I do have a friend holding the controller, DIing out, air dodging, jumping during all of these demonstrations, so please keep in mind that all of these are completely valid. If you're looking for confirmed damage, then Uptilt and Jab are the two tools I would recommend using. The first follow-up I'll be talking about is Uptilt, and then I'll be talking about some follow-ups to that. This works on most characters, and is easily buffered out of the throw. This is Robin's most consistent follow-up. Uptilt typically does not work on very light and floaty characters, such as Kirby, so keep that in mind. You have a few options after you use Uptilt in order to put some additional pressure and damage on your opponent. Here are a couple of your options to deal with their option that they pick after the Uptilt hits them. If you watch for your opponent to directional air dodge, you can react to their air dodge with a dash attack or a grab. If your opponent chooses a jump, you can double jump up air after them. This is more or less difficult depending on the opponent's jump height. It is not uncommon for the opponent to pick an aggressive option after getting hit by the Uptilt. You can simply anticipate this, or an air dodge, shield, and punish accordingly. The next option I want to talk about after the Downthrow would be Jab. This is not an option I've seen many, if any, Robins use aside from myself, but Jab 1 does get guaranteed off of the Downthrow, and the Wind Jab is guaranteed after Jab 1, as I will demonstrate. Here I have my helper trying to jump out. And here I have my helper trying to air dodge away. If you really want to push Robin's Vantage State as hard as it can go, here are 4 mix-ups you can go for instead of the guaranteed 0% combos. Arcfire is an option that I see a lot of Twitter Robins go for. Influnt in particular has been known to popularize this. I think it is an extravagantly high risk and high reward option that you can have that only works on certain characters in the roster, namely taller ones. We all know what it looks like when Arcfire succeeds, so here is an example of a character it just straight up whiffs on. Typically used by a top Robin known as Tiberius, forward air is a pseudo frame trap that offers low risk and medium reward. It's useful on most of the cast, and if you have the right reaction time, you can react to most of their options they choose to avoid it. Typically you want some forward momentum on the forward air, as its biggest weakness is dealing with people who air dodge in place. If you have the forward momentum, you can chase them down and go for a grab if they directional air dodge out. If you can react fast enough, in the case that the opponent air dodges in, you can go for a dash attack or a roll cancel grab to get them. Depending on the character's jump, you may or may not be able to snag their jump with forward air. A personal favorite of mine that I popularized is to use Arc Thunder after the Downthrow. It covers multiple options and is essentially a 50-50 if you go for Arc Thunder or a follow-up to try to catch their attempt to avoid the Arc Thunder. This is a low risk, high reward combo that requires setup beforehand by charging your Arc Thunder. As you saw, this catches air dodge in place, but it can also catch air dodge outward, and in some cases catch an aggressive option as well if their aggressive option is not too fast. The mix-up comes into play if they choose to air dodge in or jump. If they air dodge in, you can just turn around and grab them again. If they jump, you can follow them with an up air. You can always choose to short hop and try to follow them if they air dodge in, or go for the jump afterwards if you think you can react fast enough. Neutral air is a virtually no risk, low reward move you can use after Downthrow. You can set up into tech chases or into a dash attack. It is guaranteed on some characters, namely any character that has a frame for air dodge. It is useful in the entire cast as not a single character aside from Bayonetta can do anything about it if you whiff. Not including counters. As you can see, if Mario air dodges this, he can shield before I can do anything. So in that case, you would just want to land outside of his grab range so he cannot do anything to you. Depending on your drift, you can actually land another grab, depending on if they air dodge in or out. All of this is just the beginning of what Robin's Downthrow can do. It is an excellent combo starter, and in some specific situations can be a kill option. In the next section, I'll talk about how Robin's Downthrow is used at mid percents, so keep an eye out for that, and thank you for watching.